Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tangle Tower. Thanks for tuning in. Speaking of Tangle Tower, I want out. I don't want to be at Tangle Tower anymore, I want to leave. So we have found this crazy, mysterious room that we missed, and we just found some ashes of like red scraps of fabric and black buttons, and also an inkdip feather amongst the ashes, and I don't know, let's see what the characters think of it, I guess. My goodness.
Someone's been using this room.
Yep, that's an understatement. That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. My goodness.
That's a bookcase. It's mostly empty.
What a surprise. Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Yeah, I think so. I can agree with that. Is that it?
They called this room a study?
What would you call it?
The secret death chamber.
I would agree with that. I mean, I think that's pretty much, if you look at it, that's pretty much the purpose of it right here.
Of doom.
Yeah, no, I agree with you entirely.
Those aren't burnt, at least.
Sure that's a good
I think, okay, there's a crack.
Do those look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Mm-hmm, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Wait, so, I mean, if that was the case, if they were, like, holding a Mystid here, they would be able to freely travel up and down the tube, at least. So people in the Grand Hall would probably be able to see it, right?
Yeah, they're on the inside.
Oof. Oof. What about these, like, little notes down here?
Do those look like scratch?
Okay,
on the
so, if they're talking about scratch marks, obviously there's these, but did the creature produce these? Are the creatures actually extremely intelligent and they were writing notes even though they couldn't even see the other side of the board? I don't know. Anyways, okay, so is that about everything?
That's how we got in. It leads down into the Great Hall.
Doesn't look like there's any other way to get in or out.
All right, let's talk. Oh my god, okay, all right, we've got a lot to discuss.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion, but nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Right, exactly.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. Now I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know.
What, is HAWKSHAW like an artificial human? What's going on here? So, this one obviously seems to me like the Freya sketch of HAWKSHAW. Sorry, where is it? I'm blind. Right here. I don't know. That really seems like it. What the heck? What does that mean? Why was somebody sketching her as an experiment? If there's something up with HAWKSHAW, that is the last thing I was expecting. That is absolutely the last thing I was expecting. What in God's name? What in God's name? What in God's name?
The painting from
What?
Freya's room.
What?
And those sketches. Did Freya design Detective HAWKSHAW's clothes?
Oh, her clothes?
What kind of sense does that make?
Her clothes or her entirely? Like, did she construct her entirely? The entire being that is known as Hawk. Wait. This is like out of left field. I never would have put this together. I'm sorry, what's happening? What does this imply? I'm scared. What is going
I
on?
think that's why Freya made that painting. But it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of HAWKSHAW, I don't think Freya actually drew them.
What?
It was somebody else. Someone with less of a talent for art.
Oh, and that's why they kept saying, like, that one stood out so much. It's like, oh, you know, she probably did it without reference. She probably did it in a hurry or something. Wow, every little thing they've said has been some kind of clue or foreshadowing that obviously won't make sense until later, but like, those were all things that were said, that were pointed out about the drawing. I thought nothing of it, because how would I even begin to put this? Wait, so what? How is HAWKSHAW involved? I thought she was an outsider.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective HAWKSHAW about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
And like, she's wearing red clothes with black buttons, I think, so what the heck? Is she like a Mystid personified, or is she the final form of the homunculi? Like, what? Wait, what the heck? I'm so scared. What's happening?
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean...
Her sarcasm.
Something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first, I thought the guy on the top right was Felix.
Yeah, I thought so
Now
too.
that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
Felix's father, I guess?
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it.
We
What are
have
the
it.
other parts?
We've got it. We found them already.
We found them already.
The parts were like super separated. They were like all over the place. So yeah, if this person thought they had the room to themselves because they left the notebook out, why would they bother hiding this? Just in the off chance that somebody comes up here and finds it, or what's? Wait a minute. This implicates HAWKSHAW because the telescope part belongs to her. So this implicates her, right? Oh, no wonder it seemed like it fit together. It was part of the same device. This is why. What is it going? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. What is going on?
What do you make of it?
What?
Not sure. Let's keep an
HAWKSHAW?
open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon.
What?
But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
So because it was attached on a rope, I guess that's how they retrieved the rope. Or rather, retrieved the murder weapon, and that's why it's not present at the scene anymore. Because of that. HAWKSHAW, I loved you the most out of everyone. Are you going to betray me? HAWKSHAW, what's going on? But aren't you uninvolved? You're not part of the family. What's going on? The telescope definitely belongs to her. So like, it's gotta be her weapon. And again, there's all these things tied to her. There's sketches of her, there's her clothing, remnants in the ashes. What's going on? Why?
Time to solve this.
Time to solve this. Time to solve it. We're solving it right now?
All right.
Oh my
Break out
god.
the notebook.
Oh my
Time to
god.
put it all together.
Let's
Seriously?
solve this.
Now?
It's an arrow for the crossbow.
Okay.
And it matches Freya's wound.
Okay.
It's the murder weapon.
Wait, how
I'm sure of it.
how do you know it matches her wound? You didn't even check. You didn't even take a look at it. How would you know that for sure?
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
The ceiling, I think, from above.
It was fired from above Freya.
Why did they leave the reel behind? Why didn't they take all the pieces of evidence? Why did they leave the reel behind? Did they forget about it? I guess it broke. It snapped, but still.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
Ooh.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack
Right,
in the floorboards.
right.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I
Mhm.
guess.
The
Mhm.
murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Okay, okay.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
So that would have to mean that she was already lying down. So we had to talk about this before because we assumed that she was standing here. So that's why we had guessed that it had been fired through here, right? But after learning, we like started making the assumption that she was probably stabbed while she was already laying down. But why would she be laying down? Did she get knocked out by like a sound or something? Is that why both of them were laying down? Maybe that's why she was on the floor because like some loud sound happened that caused her to collapse. I don't know. Because she had to already be laying down by the time the arrow was fired.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Ah, right.
Unless
Freya was already lying on her
Freya
back.
was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
She'd fallen unconscious. She'd fallen unconscious.
Fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
Paint fumes, gramophone.
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
Emits poison gas. There was something in. It was the music being played.
It was the music being played.
What?
Let's try that again.
Oh.
The gramophone by itself.
What?
can't do
There was something in
There was
it?
something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
What? Wait, what? There was something in the gramophone. Something small. Glass? Glass shards? The cracked tape? Wait, what? I thought it was a sound it emitted. I thought it was the sound. I had no other something physical? The glass?
That's not it.
It's not? Something small that caused her to fall unconscious, and it was inside the gramophone. A bird? A bird attacked her and she fell unconscious? Wait. What? What? Hold on. I got this. Something small inside the gramophone that caused her to fall unconscious. I have no idea.
That's not it.
I have no idea.
That's not it.
It's not? What about this one?
That's not it.
Wait, something small. What? What could have been inside that was small that caused her to... So it wasn't paint fumes, like the previous thing suggested. What? I have no idea. Red color on the tip of the knife. Okay, subject is holding a knife. I have no idea. What?
That's not it.
Okay, give me a second. I need time to silently think about this. I have no clue. I don't want to keep guessing at random. I want to try to form a hypothesis, so just give me a moment. This is my best guess, that it was the small creature and it was deadly in some way. This might be wrong.
Scientist research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels
Oh, did it say that? It's been a long time since I last saw that bit of information. Okay. I had no clue. Okay, got it.
Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the Neither
that
of them
would have
had
helped.
Any idea what it was?
That would have helped to remember. Okay. Because when we were trying to figure out a sound, I kept assuming it was the gramophone. I kept assuming it was something on the tapes. We played them back and nothing crazy happened, so I guess that should have disproved it right then and there, but I was so sure. Okay.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so. Not by itself.
So maybe the gramophone, being in the gramophone with the shape of it, it emphasized it or something, amplified it?
But don't forget, it was being amplified by the
okay.
shape of the gramophone. Now, I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
Huh.
This is getting kinda scientific. Since when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I didn't know you knew anything about science. I thought you just kind of, winged it all the time.
I don't. But I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The hornet's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone.
Right.
That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
And I don't know if we can assume that it's Poppy, because again, like she said that somebody else had been inside the science room. I would assume, it may be Percival, I don't know.
Thinking about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
they were both in range of the noise.
Right.
Although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too.
With the cracked tape and stuff, or anything else?
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape,
Okay.
and the gramophone itself.
I could have presented
they
any of
all
them.
Sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration.
Right?
Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too?
Earmuffs.
Think about it. They can't have been much further
Earmuffs.
away from the gramophone than Flora was.
I already solved it. Give me the option. So, Poppy said she found it in a hallway. So I'm not entirely sure that that would actually implicate Fitz, because I think he could have been lying, but he did say that I think he couldn't find it. Like, he didn't see it. So, like, we could suspect him. Like, he's on the list of, like, it's possible because it does belong to him. But Poppy did say that she saw it in a hallway somewhere. So it could also be Poppy, you know, being, I don't know. It could literally be anyone. Every single person has been acting so suspicious in so many ways. It could literally be anyone. They protected themselves. They were much further. They were not.
They protected themselves.
How?
Earmuffs. Right here.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start.
Okay.
1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah.
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 What triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
Ouch.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it.
So the murderer would need time to run away to get rid of the weapon, because the weapon's stored here, the arrow's stored all the way in the bottom. So I feel like anybody who immediately circled back around, like, it's possible they didn't leave them in these locations right after the murder. Maybe they found a temporary location, just maybe their own room, right? They could have just tossed it in their own room, waited for everything to blow over, and then stored it away here. But, like, I don't know, the people who immediately ran to the scene, I don't know if they'd have that much time, you know? I don't know. So it's like, obviously it's somebody coming back down, but they could have started coming back down, like, much sooner than everybody else being alerted to the crime. Poppy did claim that she heard the sound. So Poppy and Fitz were together, yeah? So they did claim they heard the sound, and then they went there immediately. Again, they could be fudging, like, the timing a little bit, but I feel like they really did react that quickly. So did they run into anybody on the way down? No, they were the first ones on the scene. What's going on?
There's something bothering me.
What's up? What's up?
What?
I just want to check something.
Okay, what's up? Yeah.
Let's go back to the crime scene.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Ooh, oh my God, what's up? It's all dark. It's scary. That makes this like 10,000 times scarier. Why is it a question mark? I'm scared. Is there a murderer here? I'm scared. Why is it? Oh, I don't like it. It's dark. I'm scared. What is it, honey? I'm scared. Oh, it's scary. Okay, wait, what am I looking at? Yeah? What am I looking at?
The answer is in the painting.
You think so?
I'm sure of it.
Is there like some kind of discrepancy between the painting and like what's happening now? There were 2 potted plants and there's only 1 now. So she's holding a feather and somebody added blood because they're gross. And there's 2 potted plants and she has really long hair. Those are the most striking things in the image. And the arch, I don't know if the arch matters. So there's supposed to be 2 plants?
I can see the stars.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
Oh, it's the same plant? I would have no idea if that's the case. Particular feeding habits usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica. So I guess that's its food source and that's the plant. And there were 2 plants in the painting. Now there's only 1? I don't know what that could mean. And that means nothing to me. So what now? What does it mean? What that mean though?
The plant. It's
What?
Look.
What? But what that mean though? What else?
I can see the stars.
We're just taking a second look at everything. Not anything in particular.
And it's dark.
Is the egg gone? No, it's right there. It's right there.
And it's dark. And it's dark.
Is the murderer hiding somewhere? I'm so
It's
scared. I'm
dark.
getting chills. Oh my God, it's the end of the episode and I'm about to cry. It's like late at night for me and I'm getting scared. I can just imagine like a murderer popping out right here, or Fitz showing up with his dark glowing eyes. Okay, well, it's the end of the episode, so I guess we'll figure out what we're doing next. The plot's advancing so quickly, and like I'm scared now. I talked about this briefly in my playthrough of Leighton Brothers Mystery Room, and if you haven't seen it, that's fine. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there were a lot of segments where like you kind of don't actually go to the crime scene, and you sort of see a reconstruction of it. And I was always like, oh man, it's more exciting when we go to the crime scene itself, and things will actually happen. You know, the murderer could like try to conceal evidence, and we could run into people, and people could obstruct stuff, blah blah blah. Like it's like, you know, live, like things are still going on, right? And so I was like complaining about that, and I wanted that. And now that I have it, I'm scared. Now that I have it, waiter, take it back. I don't want it, thanks. Okay, well, join me next time to see what Sally wants to do. I'm scared. All right, see you then. The Zaxxas over and out.